I was traveling back to college after Thanksgiving break. I was going through a rural area, so you can imagine there isn't a lot of places to stop, which wasn't a good thing for me because I had to pee. I had to pee bad. I frantically started reading all the signs, hoping that a nearby town or gas station would save me from this torment. However, the closest rescue was 40 plus miles away, so I had to make a decision. 1, I pee all over myself in my car, or 2, I get off this road and find a private spot to pee outside. Get off the road in the middle of nowhere? That's crazy. But I couldn't just pee on myself. What am I, 2 years old? Even though it didn't lead to any town or rest area, I decided to get off the road at the very next exit. Looking back on it, it wasn't the best decision. I should have just pulled over, hiked up my skirt in the back seat, and released this river of Red Bull and Gatorade into the giant-sized empty Burger King cup on my back seat. But you know what they say about hindsight. Besides, I'm a lady, and ladies don't pee on the side of the road for strangers to watch. And what if a policeman pulled up behind me while I was peeing? I didn't want to get thrown into jail in the middle of nowhere for exposing myself. No, I had to get off the road. Not long after I got off the exit, I came across a gravel road. This was perfect. I could pee in privacy and in peace. I was extremely nervous, so I grabbed the cup, crawled over to the passenger seat, and let it go. Oh gosh, relief. After I was finished, I looked around, unlocked the door, and dumped the contents of the cup onto the ground. I hurried back into the driver's seat. I was starting to feel a little scared because maybe this was a little too private. The quietness and the seclusion of it all started to creep me out a little bit. Let's get out of here. Immediately after I clicked my seatbelt as if on cue, a blue compact car came barreling down the gravel road. The car was going so fast, it shook my car as it passed. The trail of dust it left behind made it look like it had been a rocket. That was enough excitement for me. I have to get out of here. As I was about to drive off, I saw an old rusted gray late model truck come racing down the gravel road behind the little blue car. It almost seemed as if they were chasing the little blue car. Strangely enough, even at that high rate of speed and the fog of the dust that the little blue car left behind, I could see the 2 male occupants of the rusted truck, and they were staring at me. They weren't just staring at me, they were looking at me as if I was on the menu. Okay, that was weird. I have to get out of here, and I have to get out of here now. I looked down for a moment to put the car in drive. As I started to drive in the same direction as the truck, I thought it was odd that it seemed like the truck was getting bigger as it drove away and not smaller. Wait a minute, the truck's not getting bigger. They turned around. They're coming back in my direction. I decided that the best course of action would be to drive in their direction. I didn't want them behind me, thus giving them a chance to follow me, or worse yet, chase me. They seemed to slow down as I was getting closer to them. For a brief moment as we passed, we made eye contact and they were smiling at me. The type of smile that said, "We're gonna get you." I floored the accelerator, but on a gravel road, that only causes you to spin out of control. After I got a grip on the road, I calmed my nerves a little and continued back to the highway. That's when I noticed a grayish brown object getting closer and closer in my rearview mirror. They're chasing me! I floored the accelerator again. Oh God, please help me. I can barely keep this car under control on this gravel road. Why did I drive so far down this road? My hands were shaking, my heart was pounding, but somehow by the grace of God, I managed to get back to the main road without losing control. The rusty gray truck had caught up to me by now. They were so close. I thought any minute now they're going to ram me and run me off the road. The sickos in the truck behind me were snarling and banging on their dashboard. The images of them in my rearview mirror played like a horror movie. A wave of nausea washed over me as I thought about what they would do if they got their hands on me. Where am I right now? Why is there no one around to see this? I don't know how I did it in such a panicked state, but I was able to dial 911. I was screaming into the phone. I must have sounded like a lunatic, but what do you expect? I thought I was going to die. I thought at any moment these animals were going to crawl through my back window like some horror movie villains and tear me apart. The 911 operator tried to help me, but when you're being chased by snarling lunatics and you think you are about to die, following driving directions is impossible. Well, I thought, this is how I die. Wait. Is that? Oh God, yes, is that a cop car? The flashing blue lights were only a half mile away, but it might as well have been 10 miles away. By this time, I'm blowing my horn with the intensity of a deranged, desperate, cornered animal. I reached the cop car and I slid to a stop. I half expected to be ripped away from safety by those monsters, but they were gone. The blue lights that saved me were the same blue lights that scared away my attackers. Or maybe my killers. Only God knows for sure. Thank you so much for watching my first storytelling video. I should have a new storytelling video up in a few days. Please subscribe, turn on the notifications, like and share. I am John Armstrong Media, and I approve this message.